Hey everyone, and welcome to Linda's. We are here for episode 2 of the Little Witchy Sew Along. We are very excited that you are joining us, and of course, I have my fabulous co-host Brooke Veal from Starling Quilting. Say hi to the people, Brooke.
Hi, people.
Sorry we are a little late. We had some technical difficulties. The machine wasn't lifting. It was a whole thing. We're fine.
Technical difficulty. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
We're fine. It's been a day.
Yes.
But it's going to be a fun day.
The machines are out.
The machines are out. The fabric is out. The paper's out.
We're ready.
Yes. We're good.
Even if I am a technical difficulty, it's fine.
You're fantastic.
Yes.
You're perfect. Everything's fantastic. Go team.
Yes. We've got this.
So if this is your first time joining us for our Sew Along, episode 2 is all going to be about making your first paper piece unit. So if you are joining us, we are doing foundation paper piecing on Brooke's brand new pattern called Little Hot Air. But in the Little Hot Air pattern, there is a free expansion thing or extra, free little extra. And it has the Little Witchy balloon that comes in that. And we have all of the fun fabrics to do this. So this is so cute and adorable.
I cannot wait to do it in this fabric, though.
I know. It's going to look completely different.
It's been so hard not to work on it this week. I had to wait till tonight.
You had to wait till the people need the first unit with us.
Yes.
Yes.
But I can't wait.
I know. So this is very exciting. Also, the other thing to mention is if you are looking for the pattern Little Hot Air, it is available on Brooke's website, which is starlingquilting.com. I will try to put that up here. There it is. It is available on her website, starlingquilting.com, under the shop tab. You can purchase the Little Hot Air pattern, and you can download it and print it at home. If you have any questions about that, you can go back to episode 1, where we walked you through kind of figuring out where all that stuff is, but you can grab that there. Now, we have the fabric kit here at Linda's to make it really pop with the new Good Together line from Patrick Luce for Patrick Luce Studios, distributed by Northcott. So we're very excited about that. Now, if you're looking for the fabric kit or all of the different tools that we are using this evening, you can hop over to our website, lindas.com/Starling Quilting. And there's the fabric kit along with all of Brooke's favorite tools for paper piecing.
Right.
And if you use discount code STARLANE10AP, star with 2 R's, because that's the proper way to spell it, then you can get an additional 10% off your purchase. So it's definitely a great way to do it. So pattern is available on her website. Fabric kit and all the tools are available on our website. I think that's all the housekeeping things that we had to go over.
All right.
The rest of it will just pop up as it pops up.
Okay.
Okay. And if you have any questions while we are doing this live, we are live with you. We've got the chat open on the screen, and we're very excited to answer any questions that you have in regards to foundation paper piecing. Brooke is the expert on it.
Wow.
And I know that's a big title.
I need like a t-shirt that says expert.
And we cannot wait to take you through your very first FPP design if you've never done one before. So hello, everyone watching. We're very excited that you are here. This is cool. And Brooke, where do we start? Should we go overhead and then just go from there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to go overhead. And Brooke is going to take us through kind of where we start.
Okay. So first thing we're going to do is print off the pattern.
Good start.
Yes,
good start.
You'll get a PDF that you'll just download and then print off. I like to print the first page on cardstock just so I can use it for a folding card or whatever, but that's just a personal preference. And then I print the papers that we piece on a newsprint. That's just a thinner paper. It makes it easier to tear off.
We do have this newsprint paper available at Linda's as well. Yeah, it's called Foundation Paper Piecing Paper.
We got to put that on my list.
We need to put that on your list of things. Mom, if you're watching, can you add that to Brooke's list? But yeah, so this is we do have that paper available.
Yeah, okay.
As
So
well.
that makes it real easy then.
Yeah.
Just click it, add it to the rest
add
of
it
your
to the
tools
cart
that
and
you're
call it a day.
And then we got to prep the fabric.
We got to prep the fabric.
You know what? I should tell a little bit more about.
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Okay. So you'll have the page with the fabric requirements on that. And then this is the Little Witchy version. Same thing. It's got the fabric requirements on it. If you want to do a different colorway, I'm here for that.
Yes.
I do that.
We recommend all the different colorways.
But I have this coloring page that you can do now and color it however you'd like.
Cute.
Yes. And then I have the instructions once we get the units made, which is what we're going to start tonight, is getting the units made. Once we get them made, this will tell you exactly how to put them together, step by step with the letters and with pictures.
I love that. And for those of you, if you have different softwares on either like your iPad or your computer, Brooks got this page right here where you can put this into a different type of software. Like I know, like well, for like Windows computers, it's called like Paint 3D or whatever, and you can upload that in and then just click in those areas with whatever color you want to see, so you can see it
Oh,
quickly.
we're
Instead of
all
having a
learning
physical.
now.
You didn't know that?
I did
Oh,
not
I
know
gotta show
that.
you that. It's a cool one. You can literally just put that in and then click there and make it red or whatever. I'll teach you. I'll teach you. We'll do a whole episode on that.
We should. This
Because
is
that's a really fun one.
groundbreaking information.
It's really exciting that you can upload those and then just click in your colors and then change them if you'd like on the fly. But we'll talk about that.
We'll do that. I've started adding these to all my patterns.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. I had one person ask for it, and so
now it's there.
Now we do it. That's what we do.
So the version that we are doing in this sew along is based off of the Good Together fabric. So the Good Together is inspired by Wicked, which comes out very soon. Very excited about that. But this is just one of
this is our favorite. I had to pull it for this.
It's the
our
best.
favorite.
It's the best. But it's all based off of that. So in the pattern, if they purchase this on your website, they get this version of it as well too.
They do.
Cool. So they have all the different colors, the numbers, how to follow, and then we're going to teach you how to read the paper piecing pattern so you know what fabrics to grab.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, Brooke and I printed out new patterns because we may or may not have misplaced ours, but be better than us. That's all good. So we do not have our fabric, our pattern prepped like we talked to you about doing it last week. So we're going to prep again. Today's our day to prep again.
So I went through on all of my patterns. I do this where they go in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
And I have I realized on the way up here, I don't know why we call them glue edges because we use tape, but it's
either or. I mean, you could use a glue stick if you wanted to.
You could.
Yeah.
That feels sticky.
It does.
It feels like a mess.
A little bit. Just a
little bit. But they go in numerical order and they're close together. So it's real easy to follow.
Okay.
So let's just start with A.
Let's start with A.
Shall we?
Why not? So you're going to grab your paper rotary cutter, which is basically another handle, but it has a more dull blade. So this was the blade that was in this one, but has since now moved to this one because you're cutting 8,000 layers of fabric these days with the new ball bearing rotary cutter.
I cut 16 layers of fabric with it.
It's the best. I told you.
I did that for a video just to test it out. And then like yesterday, I'm like, I'm going to try it. It's not going to work. And I cut a quilt in like 20 minutes.
It's the best thing. You can just
so I try to keep this blade sharp.
Yes.
So again, just me. I have another one that's a different color or a different brand or something. And that's the one I put the duller blades in to use on paper because the paper is going to dull it.
It's still going to slice through paper without anything.
Yes, it's no issue. So when you do this, you're just going to make a rough cut. Don't cut on any lines yet.
So give yourself a little bit of distance between all the lines that you're doing.
And then if there's, like a pretty big piece like that, I'll do that. Sorry, just a little witchy. You got to go.
Gotta go. Hello, everyone that is watching us here. We have a lot of people on from Tennessee right now. We've got a bunch of people. We've got people from Michigan. Hi, Pat. I fly out to Michigan tomorrow to actually teach in Novi at OSQE. So I will be in your neck of the woods. That's exciting.
That's pretty fun.
I know. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Okay. So what are we doing next?
So I've got the first unit cut ready to go. Then we're going to prep the fabrics.
Okay.
And what I do is I just go one by one down the list, and I'll go through and I'll starch and iron.
Okay.
And then I'll label it with whatever number. Where can we see it? Like here, you can see the numbers a little better.
Yeah.
They all have a number on top of them.
You see the one on the black really good.
Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
You can see them better in person than on the video. But just go through, iron, starch, and then label it. So like this one is here and is number 11. And so I would just get a little tag. Do you have your tags?
On my fabrics?
Oh.
Yes, I do. They're right here.
So I do it both ways. I just labeled these just, moments ago. And I've got these little beads that have numbers on them. But then also I went through here and just got paper and just wrote the numbers and pinned them. It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Whatever works for you. And like we talked about in episode 1, guys, if you've got selvage on your fabrics, which you're going to, if you purchase the fabric kit on our website, you can also just grab a pen and write in the selvage, as long as you're always making sure at least that piece of the selvage is connected to the rest of the fabric.
Yes.
And don't be like Brooke and I and cut it off on accident.
Correct.
But you can use a pen and just write there in the selvage because you're not going to use the selvage. But if you don't have pens or paper or whatever, there's so many different ways to do it. Okay.
Okay. So then all of that is prepped now.
Okay.
Like TV magic. Done.
Done.
No problem. And then I think we should go through the information on the papers.
I think so.
So they are a little bit small, but
We can zoom in. Hold
okay.
on. This is live. This is what happens. I don't have a remote yet.
For effect.
I don't have a remote yet for my top camera. I'll get there one day, but right now I've got a ladder and hope.
And a prayer.
Hope and a prayer.
Ladder, hope, and a prayer.
Yeah, so I'll get there and I'll
I feel
get
like
us
we're
zoomed
coming
in.
up with all kinds of good t-shirt ideas.
We are. Okay, we're zooming in, folks. Oh gosh, that's a little close. Okay. That should get you closer.
Okay, let me get back in. Okay, so the letter on each piece is the unit. So all these will be A because they're in the same unit. And then the number next to it, see where it says A1, A2, A3, that's telling you the order you're going to piece it. So obviously we're going to start with the number 1 and work our way up. And then this is the color of the piece and the number of the fabric. So here 13, I would pull my number 13 fabric.
And just so you guys can see it closer now that we're zoomed in, you can see the 13 on here. And then that's the graphic that we're using, which I believe this one is the, it's not insignia, this is emblems. The pink emblems.
Ooh, it's got a star on it.
It's so cute.
This is so good, so on brand for me.
So on brand for you.
I'm just now getting to work with this fabric for the first time.
It's the very first time you get to touch it.
All kinds of discoveries like that. And then we'll just get started. You can go ahead and tape it now, but if it's if I got a few seams before I get there, I end up just working with this at first.
Correct, yeah. I'm gonna take myself probably to 3 before I start gluing these or taping these together, because that's just a lot of extra set to keep going through your machine if you're not ready to get there yet.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're gonna set this, pro tip, if you're working on 2 separate pieces, just
put
slide that a little
so that
to
we
your
don't
side
cut
so we don't lose that or cut it.
With any of our rotary cutters. Also of note, the solid lines are the lines you're going to sew on, and the dotted line is where you're going to trim later.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I think so.
Are the people prepared?
I don't know. I'm prepared.
You're prepared?
Maybe.
Well, okay.
Well, we're in a tight space, so I can't. I will, after you do your first line, I'll do my first line.
Do you want to do your first one?
Sure, I'll do my first one. Why not?
I'll talk through it.
You talk and I will demonstrate.
So on your units, the first piece and only the first piece, you want your fabric to be pretty side down. Are we all with me?
Okay.
So we're going to get fabric number 13 and we're going to put it pretty side down. And then we're going to get the tape. I used to use glue for this, but I would have like little pieces of paper stuck behind it on every unit. Even if I was using just a little bit, it eventually washes out, but who wants to do all of that?
Right.
So I just got these Scotch Permanent off of Amazon. They're $5 for a few of them or something. You want to put it on the back of the paper, not the fabric. If you roll it onto the fabric, it's going to stay there.
Yes.
Okay, but if we're just going to put a little bit behind piece number 1, and then I'm going to let him position it. But what's great about that tape is you can put it one place and, oh, you know what? You can peel it off and move here, and it's still going to stick. But then when you go to pull it off, it's very easy.
It just works for you.
Okay, so choose your spot.
I'm going to start. I wanted to do it on a star.
Oh, I love that for me.
I know, but it's...
What about here?
Yeah, we could do that one. All right, so
Now,
got that set. If you have a light board, this is a fun time to use it if you want to hit a specific spot.
look at that.
So it'll light up your fabric, and then you can lay your piece right over and kind of see where the star is going to align. Just like that.
Okay, so then you're just going to rough cut a quarter of an inch outside of everything. So this is where we're going to trim. So go at least a quarter of an inch out. It's not exact. You don't have to use a ruler or anything for this part. And then we're going to make sure that we have enough fabric to go a quarter of an inch past this sew line, at least.
Yeah, at least.
You can.
So I am just cutting around this fabric here. I love using this 20. Have you held it like this?
I have not.
It's like cutting like a little pin. You can just shoo, whatever you want to do, just like that. Okay.
Okay, maybe cut that right there.
You want me to cut that too? Okay, just for you.
Okay, and oh, you have the card?
Yep.
So then we're going to put our folding card. I have these for Star Lane, but you can just use postcards or Christmas cards. I used to love using those, anything like that. You're going to line it up on this line and then fold back. Then you're going to grab an add a quarter ruler. This is one of the absolute must-haves when you're paper piecing. Here's a little one.
It's a baby.
We like them because they have a lip on the underside. So like your paper is going to hold it in place. See that?
It clips onto that little postcard.
So we don't have to like worry about it moving around. And that's how you're going to get your quarter-inch seam right there.
So you're just going to cut right along that ruler. And then you can remove your postcard. I left a little cut there because I didn't cut it all the way because Brooke told me to cut it all the way and I didn't listen. It's very on brand for me.
Tried.
So that's going to sit there.
Now we're going to open it back up and we're going to go to piece 2. Okay. That's all we got to do for piece 1.
We're going to fix that little straggler
there. We
there.
are going to fix that?
I saw it. I saw it. You were kind of stressing about it. I saw it. I know. All right. So then we're going to go to piece 2.
Okay. And what number?
It says 8.
Oh, 8.
Yes.
So we're going to grab fabric 8.
So 8 is the one with the monkeys.
Oh, I love the monkeys.
We love the monkeys. So this is 8.
Yeah.
Right here.
And now remember, only on piece 1 do you have it right side down. The rest of the time, you're going to do it right side up.
What's the reasoning for that?
So that you get your right sides together.
Perfect.
See what I'm
I was
saying?
testing you there.
How did I do?
You did fantastic. Okay, so I have a question, Brooke, and I don't know, this might be too advanced for step 1, but these are directional fabrics.
They are directional fabrics.
So what's the best way to accomplish that?
Okay.
Should we wait until another episode for that?
What's number? Is 3?
3 is not directional.
What about 11?
11 is not directional.
We're going to do it now.
Okay.
Like you said, we're doing it exactly right now.
Okay.
So let me show you first just how to do it. So if you just have like a blender or whatever that you're not worried about the print on there, I'm going to show them how to do that. Just a loose thing. This is the secret to paper piecing.
Okay.
If you hear nothing else, this is it.
Okay.
Fold your paper back like it was. Now we can very easily see this is the piece that we're looking for. There's the cut line and here's the next sew line, right? So we want to make sure that we cut the fabric to be outside of that trim line and outside of. If you try to line it up like this, you're going to end up with it.
Don't even get me started.
Cattywampus, and you're going to have a hole where it didn't get covered. And then
my very first time paper piecing, that's what I did because I watched a video online that wasn't yours, and then I put the kit in the cabinet and said, "Never want to see it again." And then you taught me how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
So we're all good.
That's the trick. So we would have this right side up. We're ignoring the directional part of the fabric at the moment.
So we're ignoring directional right now.
Just for the moment.
Yeah, just for the moment.
And then I would just line up. See how I've got. Oh, I can even go. I've got enough to go above this cut line, below this cut line, and past at least a quarter of an inch, but really let's call it half an inch outside of this line.
Okay. Then
you would get your add a quarter ruler. You would cut here and on the outside of those, and then sew it.
Correct.
But we're going to backtrack now for a directional fabric.
Okay, so we will be going over the non-directional one again, guys, as we work up this unit. So don't freak out.
Right.
If you missed that, we're going to go over it again. No worries. Brooke, before we move forward, we've got a question on the screen here. Question is, do we glue the pieces together? I'm assuming we're mentioning glue edge 1 and glue edge 2. We are not gluing the glue edge 1 first right now because we're going to work a little bit up before we glue this. If you have already glued pieces together,
Totally
no
fine.
problem at all.
Yep.
No
totally
problem
good.
at all. Okay. All right.
Okay, so this is
What's the secret?
This is how I do this.
Oh, folks,
okay.
you're going to get a good secret here because she hadn't even shared this secret with me.
Okay, so on my patterns, the all the numbers and letters are done in the direction of the quilt. So right side up is how the letters look.
Right.
So like sometimes this one's kind of a straight on unit, but see, sometimes they look crooked. You see what I'm saying? They go on different angles and they're all going to be a bit different. That's the other straight unit, of course.
Oh, these are cattywampus, right?
Yeah, see?
Oh-ish.
See, like if I hold it straight, it looks like I've gone...
Oh, you've gone mad.
I've gone mad with them. But that's what it is they go in the direction of the fabric. So whatever is right side up on your letters is going to be right side up on your fabric.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And not every designer does that.
Not every designer does that.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
I actually spend quite a bit of time doing that. So what has proven to be easiest for me, this is just how I do it, just to give you all a starting point, is I draw an obnoxiously sized arrow on right side up. So I want my fabric going, that's going to be the top of my fabric. Got it. So then when I fold it over, you want the top of your fabric going whatever angle this is at.
Oh, I see.
It's a little bit difficult to see those letters and stuff.
Right.
But the arrow, you can see it much easier.
It's obnoxious.
So I want, well, yes.
And we love that.
We love that for us. And so then I'm going to line it up.
Oh, I'm going to make the light brighter for you guys so you can see it. Maybe. That's
yeah, you can see it right there.
Yep.
So, and you can see like I got my monkey heads going in that same direction. It's kind of a weird sentence.
The monkey heads.
My monkey heads are all going in the same direction. And then like, we can center it. I can see that piece. Again, we're covering the cut lines and past the sew line. Well, maybe we want him. Do we want him?
We like him. Or he's right here too. This thing about paper piecing, you can bounce kind of all over the fabric. You don't have to stay in one specific spot. You grab what you like. You grab what you want, and you go for it from there.
Okay, I got to pull him down just a little bit.
He's fine.
So I'm going at least quarter to half inch on here. I'm outside of here and outside of here.
Yes.
May I cut?
Yeah, of course you may.
So we're going to put our add a quarter ruler on there.
Do you need your card? Yes or no? You can tell me now.
Yeah, no.
No, okay.
And here's why, because I need to see.
So you can't see the arrow.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're going to put it, and it's still, because the fold is there, it's still going to clip in.
Right.
So we're going to cut there. And then I need to cut where I'm on the outside of this line, easy, right? And then the outside of this cut line. So like that. You have to kind of just acknowledge when you're paper piecing.
You're going to use a lot of excess fabric.
You're going to use more than what it's not like traditional quilting, you cut strips and cut those down, and there's very little waste actually. This is a different thing.
Right. And I do want everyone to keep in mind that not to be afraid of the actual cutting side of things. I overdid your kit a little bit. Because I know that if you're just starting out, paper piecing can sometimes get you into a funk if you don't have the right amount of fabric. Case in point right here, I've been through it. So you have plenty of fabric to do the Little Witchy pattern if you purchase it off of Brooke's website and get the fabric kit off of the Linda's website. So don't be afraid that, oh, I might have accidentally cut too big of a peep. You didn't.
No,
you're going to have plenty of fabric.
Yes. And also when you have like directional fabrics and prints like this, like I'm trying to get a monkey head on there and a star on there, and that's going to also eat up a little bit.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all going to be good. Just breathe. We do have one good question that popped in real quick before we go back overhead. How are you getting the fabric pieces to stick to the paper?
How am I getting the fabric?
This one.
Oh, the tape.
So Brooke gets a double-sided Scotch tape off of Amazon. You can also find it in different stores, and Office Depots, whatever. But it's just double-sided, and she's putting on the back of the paper, and that's going to temporarily stick it to the fabric. And then whenever it's time to remove it, from said fabric, it pulls off really easily. Whereas before, when we were using glue back in the day, the paper would then stay stuck to the fabric. You'd have to get a water pin.
It was a whole
thing. It was a whole thing.
But you only need to do that on the first piece
Correct.
of every unit. You don't need, like here we're working on number 2, we don't need to use the tape.
Right.
We're just going to hold it and then we're going to sew it.
Right. Okay. So back overhead, as we are seeing here.
So then what I do, again, just to give people a starting point, is I will hold this like this and take it to my sewing machine like this. And then you're going to open up, when you get it to your sewing machine, open it up, sew on that line. When you do that, just one main note, really, you want your stitch length to be shorter.
Correct.
I tend to go about 1.6 on mine. And the reason for that, for me, is 2 things. One is when you have the stitches closer together, it makes that seam a little stronger. And when you're pulling papers off of it, a little stronger is a good thing.
Yeah.
But also when you shorten your length, you get more holes in the paper.
Better perforation.
Correct.
Yes,
I'm all about making the removing of the papers easier.
And if you're working on larger pieces, guys, or if you're kind of stressed out about moving the pieces, we also like keeping little clips nearby. So if you're worried about grabbing this and moving it, like where Brooke said, where we're just picking this up and walking over, feel free to clip those edges together and it's not moving, and then move over to your machine. It's whatever's easier for you.
Right.
We like all the different options.
We do.
Here. We love options. All right, so I'm going to stitch this.
Yes.
I'm using Brooke's recommended setting of, I've got mine at like 1.4, 1.6. And
I have one more note on that.
Go ahead.
Thread is really important.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, even just a few years ago, I didn't realize the impact that different threads can make. You want to get the right one for the job. I highly prefer using an 80 weight, which is a really thin thread. And again, because those stitches are so close, it's still very strong. But it makes it where you can't see the stitches. If you use, going down to 30 weight, you'll end up, when you open it up, you'll still see some of those stitches. 50 is pretty good. 80 is my favorite. So Corey and I have a thing.
Every time we sew live.
When we sew live, Corey suddenly forgets how to use his machine.
I promise you, I know how this thing works.
What was it the last time?
Did I plug it? I didn't have a bobbin last time.
No, you thought you didn't have a bobbin.
But I didn't have thread or something. I don't remember.
Anyway, it was something to the effect of, plug in your machine and.
We've got it.
We've got it.
So one has to plug in the foot pedal.
Oh, here we go.
In the correct hole on the side of the machine.
We had to talk about plugging in the machine. And tonight on episode 2, we were discussing plugging in your sewing foot to use the sewing machine.
Everything's fine.
Also, bobbins are important.
I promise I know what I'm doing, guys.
Okay, so after all of that, so he stitched right here. You want to go past the cut lines.
Yeah, which is another thing that I think is funny about when the softwares that we design stuff in. Like, I wish we could tell it more.
To do that,
do more. Because you're going to end up piecing these together right here on these solid lines along the outside of this full unit. So you want to make sure that that piece between 1 and 2 is connected really well. So I stitched a little bit off. You could honestly start where the dash line is on the outside. It's not going to hurt it by any means at all.
What I do, actually.
Yeah. So like here, I went to the dash line because I was thinking. Here, I didn't have the foot pedal in. I wasn't thinking. So
foot pedals are important.
Foot pedals are important. Right. So here we are.
So here we are. We're going to flip it over, right? Oh, we're going to flip it over where we can see that we flipped it over. And then you're just going to open that up.
Oh, it's so perfect.
So now we got that little,
monkey
guy right there.
It's just a baby.
And pressing, just a light press. With an iron, or actually, I've gotten where I really like these rollers.
I like the little roller things, especially for this kind of stuff. And then when I'm working on a light board, I don't have to worry about anything melting my mat. It's just easy. And just roll it really quick. And
I don't understand these light boards.
Why? What's wrong with them?
There's nothing wrong with them.
Oh, they're fantastic.
This is actually my new. You don't have to have this for paper piecing, but it does make it easier. I will say they come with a mat on top of them, and you can just cut. Just cut on them.
Yeah, it's just fantastic.
So Caterpillars is our
Caterpillar is
the ones
our
that we use. Yes.
Yeah, Caterpillar is our friend. So it's hiding. There's the name, Caterpillar Glow Ultra. There's multiple different sizes. I just have the largest one. Oh, I did a thing, by the way.
What did you do?
I purchased the smaller one.
You have to. And here's why: retreats.
I know.
I take my smaller one. It's about half the size approximately.
Yeah. I got the smaller one, and it plugs into the battery.
And it comes with a bag. You can get a bag with it. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be retreating a lot, so we need all the toys. Okay, back here on the farm.
All right. What's next?
Okay, so then we're just gonna keep doing that.
Keep repeating the process.
Everything you're gonna do is gonna be from this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we decided this one's not directional.
That's number 3.
Okay, so here we go. You're going to put your fold card on the line. That's between 2 and 3 because that's where we are. Fold it back. Get your add a quarter ruler. Lock that puppy in. And then cut. And okay.
Trash can. It just moved. All good.
So now that piece is ready. The next one is number 3. So remember, pretty side up. Pretty side up. Oh, it is pretty. Y'all, I'm not even a pink girly.
She's cute. She's a
I
Momo.
love the color tone on that one. Okay, so we're going to lay it anywhere. Again, outside the cut lines. I'm going to keep saying this. Past the sew line. You can see pretty good there.
Yeah, that actually looks really good on camera.
Sometimes I like to come from the other side.
Okay. Why?
Because less cuts. If you have it at the top where you line up the line there, you can do that. But then it's a little bit harder to cut around.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And so I like my...
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, got it.
Here, like this.
So
again, past the cut lines, past the sew line. I'm going to add a quarter there. I'm going to elbow Corey in the face, which is a little aggressive.
Everything's fine. We're fine.
Like that. And then let's see. Oh, here's the cut line here.
Hold on. Move up for the people.
Oh, got to move it up. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, so I just made that cut with the add a quarter ruler. And then here is the cut line that we're eventually going to use. So this is on the outside of that. So I'm just going to cut there.
Success.
Okay, so then we carry it over to the sewing machine again. When we get it there, we'll open it up and we'll sew on that sew line from dotted line to dotted line.
Okay, well, let's do it.
That's on you.
Okay. I like being the person that does the sewing.
I like saying stuff like that's on you.
Feel free to drop any questions that you guys have about paper piecing in here. We are here to sew with you. After we get past A4 and glue the edge together.
I'll show you why.
Yeah. Oh, I see why.
Oh, see? He doesn't need me anymore.
I don't need a foot pedal either, apparently, but here we are.
He does need a foot pedal. I think evidence points to needing that.
So we're going to take this now that we've sewn from dotted line to dotted line down the solid line. Flip this. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my gosh.
I am here for this.
And just open this up. Roll it. You can also take it to your ironing board as well and give it a little press.
I'm just going to put all these tips in there.
Use the tips. Use the tips.
You use your iron and your paper piecing, do not use steam.
No.
If you use steam, it's going to distort your paper and then nothing's going to go together right. So you can press it just with all the heat in the world, but not...
No steam.
No steam.
No steam. And also, if you've got some type of pressing cloth or like cheesecloth or something, probably a pressing cloth preferably, you can put that down on your ironing board sometimes, depending on what paper, or not what paper, what ink settings you have. The ink can transfer onto your ironing surface. So if you put that pressing cloth underneath and then press on top, you're just ruining the cloth, which is better than ruining the whole ironing board.
Right.
Yeah. Not that you're going to ruin it, but...
Well, it'll have more character.
It'll have some character.
It'll be like some work has been done here.
It had a facelift.
Something has happened.
Okay.
So you sewed that. We turned it back over. So on this next one, the reason why I would go ahead and glue it is because the next piece goes up into that seam, which means there's more of it on another piece of paper.
Right.
So first things first, let's get our folding paper, put on the line.
And for those of you that are just joining us, Brooke talks about the folding card as a cardstock card that she had printed up for her company. But you can use Christmas cards. You can use another piece of cardstock. You just want something kind of heavy, postcards, for that ruler to lock onto. Okay,
so I trimmed that down so it's going to be ready. But now we've got to do the glue edges.
Ah, the glue edges.
Oh, the glue edges. So obviously you want to match glue edge 1 to glue edge 1.
Uh-huh.
Aren't you glad I'm here? So I can give you all of
very
this.
happy that you're doing this for me.
All this information. Now, here's the thing that you might want to write down. You're going to line up solid line to solid line.
Got it.
And it'll fit perfectly. So we have glue edge 1 there, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to line this solid line up to this solid line. If you do like dotted line to dotted line, we're going to have issues. If you do solid to it's solid to solid. This solid line to this solid line.
Oh, shut the front door. That's why mine was wrong.
There we go.
I didn't pay attention.
Yep.
Oh, well, here
See,
we are. That's why I had to get another one printed out.
So in my mind, how that happens is that's the solid plan. The solid plan.
The solid plan is to follow the line. Solid to solid.
Okay, so I'm going to put, again, this tape is what I like to use for all of this. So I'll put a little bit on the back of that one. I'm going to line up solid line to solid line.
You got your whole head in the frame.
Oh,
for
gosh.
The people.
Okay.
Cute. And everything lines up perfect.
And everything lines up. All these lines, this one, all of them are going to line up just absolutely perfect. And if you look real close, you'll see like the words glue edge will be facing each other.
So would you do you need to trim off this excess stuff? Okay, you don't have to.
No,
okay, cool.
You're just going to
do your thing.
You're just going to tear it off eventually anyway.
All right, cool.
Okay, so now this is going to be the whole unit.
First unit.
Which is this right here. That's what we're working on.
Cute.
So now we've got the whole unit together. Then we're just going to keep going, Corey.
That's what we're going to do. Over and over again.
We did A3. Let's do A4.
I think that's smart of us.
So we're going to do fabric 11.
Okay, and while we're doing A4 with fabric 11, which is going to be the TikTok clock one.
Oh, that's our favorite.
Our favorite one. While we're doing that one, let's answer a question. I've got a question here from Brenda. Is this the small one or the large one? I really want to make both of them.
Okay.
Geneva, why don't you talk to the people real quick?
Let's just have.
Go ahead and have your conversation.
Yep. Yes.
Go ahead and have
We're
your
amongst
conversation.
Friends.
We're amongst friends. Yes.
So this all started with what I call just a little hot air balloon.
Just a little hot air.
Which is just a little hot air, which is on point for me.
Very much, yes.
Yeah. And it's actually a part of a much bigger quilt. It's one component of a much bigger quilt. I don't think you've even seen the
I've seen the big one.
So I started testing it, and this was the test for the much bigger quilt, but just that part of it. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. We could teach people how to paper piece on that. So then I made it small, and that's where we are right now. I have gotten several messages this week that
keep them coming, people.
That is what Brenda, right? Brenda just said is I want to do the large one. I have fantastic news.
Oh.
I have worked when I did this one, I had it printed on big papers. I had to go to a specialty printer, and it was this whole big thing. And I didn't want y'all having to do that. So I spent the week editing papers so that they will look like this. It's much bigger. So there's going to be more papers. There's going to be more to tape together like this. But again, they're all done in order. So it's really easy to, cut 1 or 2 units and go with that. But you can now get it. It's not your basic balloon, is what it's called. Not your basic balloon. It is a 44 by 58.
Ooh, that's a good size.
Which is exactly what is behind us. I have a graphic. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I say these things. I had them all ready.
Everything's fine.
Well, that's one of them.
The name of it. I like the name.
Okay, so there is one. It's not your basic balloon is what it's called. And it's going to come with all the same things that we talked about in the beginning. It's got the coloring page and the instructions and the papers.
Oh, this one. The one I stole. Everything's fine.
So that's this one.
Okay.
And it's got, all the fabric requirements, all of its own stuff. And that's what I promised the people. But obviously, I can't be stopped. So now we have one. The only difference between these two things is this has the winding path.
Oh, that's right, the yellow brick road.
the mountains. This one will come free with your Not Your Basic Balloon, Not Your Basic Witch. You got to say it slowly.
Not Your Basic
My husband
Witch.
is unable to say it.
We know. We love
slowly.
Chris. We love Chris.
So these are ready to go up. I'll actually push the go button as we get out of here, but you can go and get this off of my website.
I feel like you should hit the go button now. You have the laptop.
I do have the laptop. I could do that.
I'll keep doing this if you turn. The people want the
So
balloon.
there are options.
Okay.
You can get one size or the other. You can totally do that.
Okay.
Or you can get all 4 of them in a bundle.
Oh.
Now, if you've already bought the small one, I got you. I have an email drafted. And again, I've just got to push send. I just wanted to, talk about it tonight. But you will get an email that gives you a coupon code. So you'll still get that deal. If you've already bought
Just a little hot air.
Just a little hot air.
Yeah.
And you want to get Not Your Basic Balloon, there'll be a coupon code in that email.
Cool.
And it'll go out to everyone that's already bought.
Oh, fantastic.
The little one.
That's awesome. Yeah, they just put on the screen here, guys, that these patterns that we're talking about, of course, are available on Brooke's website, starlanequilting.com. Little Hot Air is the one that we're working on during our sew along over the course of the next few weeks. But the Not Your Basic Balloon will be available here shortly as she walks over there to add it to her website as she goes. Please note your mic is still on. So don't yell at your computer.
That is a good note to have.
She'll have that that she's going to turn that on her website, so y'all can purchase that. Again, don't leave our video. Just open up a new tab and go to starlanequilting.com to grab those patterns. If you're looking for the fabric kit for the Little Witchy that we're working on, the 20 by 26 small balloon, we do have that fabric kit available along with all of these fun tools on our website, lindas.com. You can hop over to lindas.com/Starlane Quilting and use the discount code Starlane10AP on lindas.com to get an additional 10% off your purchase. That also supports Brooke as well, so that's fun. Okay, I'm going to hop overhead real quick so you guys can see what I am working on for A4. For A4. See what I did there? All right, so I've got that folded over like Brooke showed us. I've cut around this fabric. Okay, that's the one for A4. I've cut around that, making sure I've got plenty of space around. This is the section right here, if you can see that. Really great to have that light board. It helps. But I've cut plenty of excess around that, so it's going to fit. And then I also docked up my add a quarter ruler to the side and trimmed right there next to it. So I'm going to now take these pieces, just like this, to the machine. And when I get to the machine, I'll open, and I am going to stitch this line right here between A3 and A4. So let's head over to the machine and do that. So flip this back together so it's easier to grab. Bring this over as we are going this. Yes, we've got people, Brooke, we've got people in their paper piecing era right now.
I love that.
And they're loving this.
Another good t-shirt.
Oh, that is a really good t-shirt,
See?
actually. Is it already done? Did you do it?
So they're live on the site. My draft email somehow took out the email addresses, but I will get that sent out as soon as we get done, so you can get that coupon code. But both, just getting the larger one, you can do that. You can get just a smaller one, or you can get it all together, and that's all on my website now.
Yay.
I had it ready to go.
That's exciting. And then I just forced you to do things.
You just what?
As I forced you to do things, as one does.
That was the plan. He didn't even know about that.
No, I didn't know about the bundle.
We had a whole.
Oh, is that the surprise that you were telling me about?
That's the surprise.
Oh, she told me. See, here's the thing, guys. You guys know that I like a good, authentic, genuine reaction. So Geneva here told me that. Oh, the people don't know about Geneva, but Geneva here told me that she had a surprise for me.
Yes.
And I said, "Well, I don't want to know what the surprise is." And she went, "Wait, what?" I said, I don't want to know. I want a genuine reaction on camera. I feel like that reaction fell a little short for you, so I will get a better one next time.
See?
But I was so engulfed in, like, I think that's an incredible deal and an awesome thing that you're doing for the people. And the people are fantastic.
So
when the people ask for it, the people get what they want.
I'm actually really excited to do the bigger one with this fabric line.
I think it's going to be really cool with this fabric line, especially to see more of the fabrics and the larger pieces.
Yes.
I think that's going to be more fun.
I'm going to do a border on it. That, like, the top and left side are going to be this, and the bottom and The other side
the
are going
bottom
to
and
be
right side
that,
are
so
gonna be that.
kind of like a diagonal pink-green
Ah.
situation. I have plans.
She has plans.
I have
Okay.
big, big plans.
So we've done A4, which is fabric 11. We're now going to apply our folding card to the next solid line, which is between A4 and A5. Laying that right here. Folding this over, and while I'm doing that, we're going to grab fabric number 13. Geneva, that's where you come in. Grab our add a quarter ruler and trim.
That's the crowns.
That's the what? Oh, the emblems.
Emblems.
I think it's called emblems. No. Yes, emblems.
And
the green one is insignia. The green one's insignia. This one's emblems. Okay, so this is directional again, which I thought it wasn't going to be. So here we are. We get to go through another directional lesson.
Here we are.
Okay, so we're going to open this back up. And Brooke's patterns are designed, if you missed it earlier, Brooke's patterns are designed that the orientation of the numbers and the fabric number are in the correct orientation that the fabric would be on the other side, on the back side, on the finished side of it.
Yeah.
So this is A5 and 13. They're sitting right on top of each other, pointing up to the sky, basically, going up to the top. So we're going to draw an obnoxiously large arrow.
We like to call it that, too.
We like an obnoxiously large arrow going the direction that this is pointing. Now remember, not all fabric designers do this. Brooke goes the extra mile. She doesn't like to do self-promotion, so I'll do it for her. She goes an extra mile to make sure that these are pointing the correct direction that it's going to show. So if you choose to use directional fabrics, they are going to line up properly like the monkeys did right here and like the crown did right here. So with that pointing up that way, I can grab fabric number 13. Which is this cute one with the pretty side up. Always pretty side up after the first one. Yep. Fold that back over like this and line this up somewhere. But you'll notice your obnoxiously large arrow is right here. Your fabric is right here. So I've got this pointing more at the going to the left. So I'm going to lay my fabric with the direction going to the left. We shall do, let's do this one right here. So I'm going to set this right over this piece, and I'm going to make sure that that arrow is going the same direction as the fabric, because Brooke's just an incredible designer.
And whatever you're trying to capture, you want it inside the solid lines. You're going to cut outside of that.
Should we use this one?
Well, you can try and see if it fits. Well, you're going to end up with selvage.
The selvage, yeah. Okay, I was just trying not to cut so much, but I made sure they had plenty of fabric, so it doesn't matter.
There's plenty.
Or it doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to grab the. Do you have your larger add a quarter here to show this kind of thing?
I do not.
You don't? Okay, no good. No worries. No worries.
The add a quarter rulers, they come in a 6-inch and a 12, I believe. Is that right?
Yep, 6 and 12.
And so that's really beyond me. I usually have it.
It's all good. I'm going to grab my postcard, set it under here. Now, this is me using the postcard. If you don't want to use it because you don't want to lose seeing your arrow, you do not have to use the postcard. You still have the lip there. I just like that little extra protection because that's just who I am. Okay, so we're just going to cut. And we'll notice, if I slide that out, we'll notice that our solid lines for this section are right here.
So that's where your design is going to be. Right here.
So that's where our design is going to be. So I just want to make sure I'm staying outside of that. So I'm going to cut.
Outside the dotted line.
Outside the dotted line. Yeah, I've got plenty of space here. Yeah, outside just the dotted line there. Thank you for catching me on that.
Articulate.
I appreciate that. Okay, outside that. Now, this piece right here, this is where it starts to get a little funky. And this is the way that I do it. Brooke, you can tell the people if there's a better way to do the things. You already have a better way to do the things. Go ahead.
Okay, here's what I do. We need it at least 1/4 of an inch on the other side of this, right? So what I do is I put my postcard on that line, right? Fold it back. Now, when you fold it back, you have to fold everything. Don't leave the bottom layer there. You want to fold everything.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, that's never happened to me. But see how he's got not just the paper this time, but all of the pieces we've been working on. See, they're all here. You'll cut through them if you don't do that.
If you don't pick everything up, you'll cut through them.
So you just need to cut at least 1/4 of an inch outside of this. So I'll cut, like right in there. And you got the angle and everything. Is that a better way than what you do?
No, that's the exact same way I was going to do it.
Oh, see?
But I like that you explained it.
Okay.
Go team.
Go us.
So, can flip that back over. Remove said card. And then take this and then take it over to the machine. So we're going to pick that up and then we're going to head over to the machine. We're going to open that up and sew on that solid line.
Got a question, I think.
Do we have a question?
Yeah, you can. I was working on foundation paper piecing, and then he hides it from me. Here we go. I was working on foundation paper piecing sunflower, but it ended up backward, counterclockwise instead of clockwise. How did that happen? That's because the patterns are a mirror image of the design, because you're working from the back. So your papers are going to look. It's because it's a mirror image.
So how does one?
And I've done that. We're going to just say more than once. I've done that more than once.
So just always remembering that you're on the back side of the fabric. Right.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Brenda says, wow, thank you.
All right. So we've done that piece. And look at that. It's from right side up.
Oh,
it's so perfect. Okay.
This fabric is so good.
It is really good. Just pressing it. Okay. And then we move on to the next piece.
We're getting close.
We are getting close. So this is going to be fabric number 8 for A6. So grab your folding card. We're going to set it on that line between A5 and A6 because that's going to be the next one that we're going with.
Take some monkeys.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all directional.
They alternate.
Were we not reading? Did I not read this properly when I said, no, they're all going to be non-directional going forward?
He wanted us to dive into the deep end of the
I think this is a great way for the people to see.
I think it's good. Yeah. The fabric is so pretty. I agree with that.
All right. So it's going to do that one. So we need fabric 8, which is the monkey emblem. So this is a directional one as well.
Is it called emblem?
The insignia.
Insignia.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because we just did a live on it. But other than that.
He's got a really good video where he goes through the whole fabric line. Oh, it was so good.
Thanks, bro.
Absolute fire.
Thank you. All right. So arrow going straight up because I'm going in the direction of these numbers. So make sure that the fabric will remain directional, which, again, you're a genius. You know that? You know you're a genius because I wish other designers were like you.
I like attention to detail. I'll say that.
You do like attention to detail. I'll tell you that.
I'll go to great lengths. Like I said, I've been editing the papers for the bigger one literally all week. And somehow didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me. No, I didn't know. You know what? I'm going to call Chris. He's going to be like, she didn't even tell me.
Oh, no, he's aware.
No, I know
he's aware. I had a computer on my lap all week.
All right. So this is where you've got a larger piece right here that we need to fill in. Okay. So this is that line. So like if you like that monkey and that's all cute and dandy, but you want it to go directional and I stick that straight up over that monkey, you can see that you're hanging off your fabric here. So that's not going to be the monkey for you. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Maybe
there's other monkeys.
There's other monkeys. Okay. You've got options.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the hat.
So there's the hat. I like that.
We've got room.
We've got room.
A quarter, a half inch around the dotted line here and past the next sew line here.
Yeah, we've got room there.
And we got that on the bottom. So
yeah, we're good. All right.
Hat it is.
So we're going to do the hat.
And if you want to do the monkey, obviously you can just move to a different monkey.
Of course. But we already did one monkey.
But it's good to see. That's kind of the pitfall of paper piecing. Is people will, like how he lines up with the first monkey, they'll cut there and then you end up with a hole in it and you got to take it out and everything. The secret is working with it when the paper is folded back.
Yes.
It makes it so easy.
So much easier. So now we have a lot of excess fabric here from this piece on the, I should pull up so that people can see.
I'm glad it's not just me. Okay.
No, it's not just you. So we have a lot of excess fabric here to the left. So doing that same trick that Brooke taught us, if you were wanting to do some trimming away, we're going to lay that card on that next line right here. Flip everything back. Not just the first layer. Yep, everything. Flip it all back. And then you can either eyeball it or do your add a quarter there. I'm going to eyeball it, folks. Don't lie. I'm a professional. What I'm doing right now. Okay. There we go. We're all good.
You really want this to, you don't want to really use your add a quarter unless if you just line it up and don't cut on it, cut on the outside because you really do need a little bit of extra.
Like a half an inch. Yeah. We need an add a half. We should design that.
We should.
Trademarked. Already done. Sorry, folks. Okay. Let's see. I have to go check out the video, The Fabric I Love Wicked. Oh, you have to go see the fabric. You totally have to go see the fabric. We've
gotten to enjoy Wicked quite a bit. We'll just, are we going to leave it like that?
No, the people can know.
Yeah,
the people are a part of the family now.
We're going to go.
We have already bought our tickets for Wicked for Good. Yes. That's already happening.
We have a pre-screening of the first one we have kind of a large TV at our house. Is that what you'd call
She
it?
has a theater room,
I have
and
a
I do too.
120-inch thing, so it's
Yeah.
like being in the
It's like being in the
theater.
movie theater without having to deal with people.
We still get popcorn. Everything's
do.
okay. So the night before our tickets to
Wicked for Good.
2,
Yep.
we're gonna watch it again
We're gonna watch the first one.
at my house, and then the next day we meet again.
Yes, we meet
Corey
again.
has gotten us blankets.
Yes, we have the Wicked. Oh, it's on my chair. If they haven't seen it before, you can grab
I'll
it.
grab
It's
it.
on my chair on my desk. I found us blankets on TikTok that are Wicked themed. They're really nice and soft. Even though Brooke and I love the heaters on our seats, we still like a blanket as well. And so we have the blanket and the heater, all the things. But I found this on TikTok, and I thought it was the cutest thing.
Nope, probably not.
We're going to step on it. But I thought it was the cutest thing in the world. We're Wicked fans, so we had to have them. So now we have matching blankets.
It's normal. Everything's fine.
We're in matching comfort hoodies today, if y'all could tell. We do a lot of things together.
We have a pretty good time.
All right, so if we go overhead, this is the next part of it.
Hat. It's just right.
And everything is the right direction, pointing up.
Okay, I'm really digging on this one. Can I say that down here we have the monkey hat, and then it kind of have this centered on him. You see what I'm saying?
You see what I did there?
See how
I did
cute
that just for
is?
you. The hat on the monkey.
The hat on the monkey.
That's cute. So press that over. If y'all also haven't seen the shop sampler that I did for the Spellbound pattern, and I quilted it in that Oz pattern.
Stop it.
Make sure you hop over to my Instagram or my TikTok. That's where I posted it, and it is. Okay, let me just tell you, and this isn't boasting. I'm very proud of myself.
So
I don't go
good.
viral. I went viral. I think it's over like
It's
33,000
pulling
views
this
right
quilt
now.
off.
Like,
it's gorgeous.
it's really cute. But the quilt's really cool, and I did cuddle on the back. And it. Should we show the people?
I'll go get
I don't even know where it's at.
which room is it in here?
I think it's in there
He's
on the
got like a
machine
whole-
table. I think it's in there on the
Okay,
machine
I'm
table.
gonna go try to get it.
Okay.
The design, when I saw it, I was like, you need to send that to me. I'm going to buy it immediately. It's got like a tornado.
It has they should be able to see it, but it has a tornado. It has the wand. It has the hat.
One with a star, which is very on brand for me. We love that for me. Okay, let me see if I can find
All right, while she's doing that, let's go to the next piece, everyone. Okay, so the next one we're going to be doing is a 7, which is fabric number 3. So fabric number 3 is going to be the, I think this is the damask one. I think is what it's called, Baroque or something like that. Which is
not Baroque. Don't fix it.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Which is this one right here. So pretty. So we're going to remember, we grab our card of choice, put that on our line, fold that over, give that a press, grab your add a quarter ruler. Now this is when that larger one, that 12-inch one, starts to come in handy.
Right.
But here's your tip for this one is start down here at the bottom, begin to cut, and about halfway, just shift it up.
It's locking into that paper, so it's real easy to do.
Yeah, you can just shift it up and down that paper and down that card. So we're going to need number 3. So like, everyone, I have an announcement. All right, right side's up on this one, pretty side up facing you. And then we're going to make sure we flip this over. Line, where do we start cutting right here? Try to stay in the same area just for my mental sanity. Line
Try
this
to stay
up.
away from the corner where you labeled it.
Yeah,
So you
that's
don't lose
always
your
a good
labels.
idea.
Don't ask me how I know these things. I just know
Been
them.
there. So we're just going to kind of flip around and make sure that everything is covered all the way around, at least a quarter of an inch, if not a half. We'd probably go at a half an inch, all the way around that section with it being flipped over. So I'll even lift this up. Everything looks good to me. So this is where I will do a free cut around that section.
I'm not counting or anything, but we have 5 rotary cutters at arm's
We
length.
don't have a problem. It's fine. Okay.
Well, Famore keeps making these that you can't resist.
You can't resist.
You just both of my Famores, this style here.
Oh yeah. The standard handle.
Yep. And this one. Literally both of them, I made one cut, put it down, and went and bought it. They're that convincing.
They're the best.
Yeah.
So I did a free cut around that pink. So you see that I've put my add a quarter back on to make sure that I've got that perfect quarter inch there when I go to sew it. So I will take this over to my machine, open up the paper and stitch on the solid line. While I do said thing, Brooke will show y'all the quilt that I worked on. So here it goes.
We act like I can hold the whole thing, which I love that for us. Okay, y'all.
This pattern is called Spellbound. It's by Lemon Quilt. It's really cute, but it's done with the Good Together line. And I quilted it with a pattern called Oz 2, Edge to Edge. It's from Wasatch Quilting.
We gotta show them that too.
Yeah, we'll go overhead to do that. Otherwise, the camera might be weird. But the quilting, I think, is really what because I really wanted something different.
It just goes with it so perfect.
Right. I really wanted something that was going to work real well with it.
It's got a hot air balloon in it.
It does have the balloon.
We missed that on the first go. It's got a hot air balloon. Okay,
I'm going to flip this real quick, and then we'll look at the quilt. Okay. So we're going to flip this over. You're going to give that a good press, and I think we have a question as well. We're going to give this a good press, just like that, and then we're ready to move on to the next section. So real quick, before we do that, let's look at, move everything off, the quilting on this quilt, because I'm very proud of this. There she is.
Okay, well, we're a little sideways.
It's fine. It's fine. The people get it. So I did Shannon Cuddle on the back. So you can see, and then I quilted this. I really wanted the stitching to show up, so you'll see that a little bit. But you've got the wand here. You've got the tornado here-ish, right here.
Yep.
You've got the hat up here, the balloon here. But I just thought it was super cute, and it worked really well with this whole design.
I've gotten where I like making it. Oh, it's got the hat, too.
Yeah, it's got the cute little hat.
I've gotten where I really like using Minky on the back.
I love using Minky on the back. It makes it so soft, and it really makes your quilting
quilt it like normal.
Well.
The only thing is when you cut it,
yeah,
you need implements ready. You need like a lot of tape or a little vacuum because you'll have Minky everywhere when you cut it. That's the only difference. So just go in knowing that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's just it's bound to happen. Don't trip.
Thank you.
Real quick, we've got a few questions to go over. If the pattern does not have the star directional, would laying all the pieces out in order work? I'm assuming the directional
with a different designer.
Yeah, with a different designer.
You could lay out the whole thing and just draw arrows on your unit. So
you could
just do like one big arrow on every unit.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, you could do that. It's a good idea, actually.
That's probably what I would do.
That's what, yes. Done. Approved.
Yep.
Okay.
The bundle, they're either 25 a piece, or you can get both of them for 40. And
fabric bundle. It's all good, buddy.
It's a different bundle. I'm asking questions.
Was there a coupon for the fabric bundle? Yes, there is a fabric bundle that is available for the 20 by 26. But the coupon doesn't just stop on that fabric bundle, so you could use it on everything if you wanted to, but you didn't hear me say that. It's after hours. The people know they
get an extra 10% off with Starling 10 AP. You got that up there.
You can go to Brooke's website, or our website, excuse me, lindis.com, but Brooke's page on our website, lindis.com/Starlane Quilting. Use the coupon code STAR with 2 R's, the proper way to spell it, Starlane 10 AP, and that'll get you 10% off your entire purchase. So you can get the fabric kit, please do, for Little Witchy. But do a little bit of shopping for more
some
of
your tools and
fabric,
a little bit more.
Because
I'm going over there to get some for backing.
You know about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this qualifies for?
What? Tell us now.
So if you want to get a few other things while you're there, which I would highly recommend doing, the fabric yardage is buy 5 yards, get the 6 yard free.
Wow.
So you could really
you could get stack right?
You could stack it.
You just have to make sure, and I know this from personal experience. You got to make sure to add that 6 yard into your cart for that to work out. And then when you do that, then it'll all work out.
I'm so proud.
Listen, there's no reason to buy 4 yards if you get
if you buy 5, then you get another one for free.
So I do that a lot, especially with the backings.
But yeah, you could totally get that fabric kit. You could use that coupon code. You could do the buy 5 yards, get the 6 yard free. So many different options available. Now that is right now at time of filming. I don't know if that promotion will be forever, but right now, time of filming, that's what's happening. So you might as well jump on it now. I don't believe we're reordering the Good Together line. It's not because we don't like it. It's because we did a massive order and it's almost already gone. So you might want to get on it now, because even if we did place a reorder, it wouldn't be here until probably like next year.
Yeah.
So you might want to.
It's too good.
It's good. It's good together.
It is good together. That wasn't even planned, you guys. This happens naturally.
Goodness. Is there a 108 inch in the line? Listen, Debbie. Send that feedback, please, to the fabric manufacturer. We wanted a 108 for this line. It needed to happen.
Yeah.
I just don't think production got to it in time, which is fine. There's a lot of
There's a lot
of things that don't really involve us, but but it's our world,
Oh,
so
yes.
we want it to involve. But anyway, there's not a 108 in the line. However, we do offer a bunch of different amazing 108-inch wide backs here at Linda's. Also now available, which I don't know if you knew this, also now available, select colors of the Cuddle Minky come in a 3-yard pack, 108 by 108.
Which is the way to get it.
Yeah, because now it's wide back.
Yeah.
So there's like
That's
10 different colors now that are available, and they only had 90 before, so now it's up to 108 inches, and it's a pre-yard cut, and you don't have to worry about all the cuddle dust if you want to cut it.
Cuddle dust, that's what we're calling it.
That's what we call it. It's
yeah,
cute.
it's very dusty.
Yes.
But it's not a problem until you cut it.
That's okay.
Just have.
And then Cindy's here watching us. She said, y'all are the best.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. All right. We are almost done with Unit 1. We just like talking with the people, and I think the people deserve that.
They deserve us just being chatty.
Yeah. What if they had a hard day?
Well, hopefully this will make it better.
This made it better, hopefully. Or they might be like, we all just be quiet and quilt.
They may have the volume turned down, in which case they can't hear us talking about them anyway.
It's all good. Okay, so we are getting to A8. These pieces start to get a little smaller. Okay.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right.
Same process.
Don't worry. It is the exact same process. I don't want to trim those. All right. So what I'm going to do is A8 is fabric number 1. Fabric number 1 is a gray Stonehenge for your backing, or for your sky. Excuse me, not your backing, for your sky. It's a beautiful gray Stonehenge for that sky. Okay.
So for these next ones, these are all the same fabric.
Yes.
And what we're doing is see how it does that.
Builds
That's how we're making the curve of the balloon going into the sky.
It's so smart. So smart. Okay, so that's our fabric that we're going to be using. So we're going to keep that one out for a while. But what I'm going to do is lay my card between A7 and A8 right here. Fold that over. Grab my add a quarter. Lock that on. Grab one of my 17 rotary cutters on the table. Cut. And then grab my fabric. Now, I don't know if you do this, Brooke. When I'm working with really small pieces, I pre-cut a few squares that are a little larger, just so I don't have to work with that full big piece of fabric.
I do that as well.
So what I mean by that, guys, is I will grab one of my Quilter Select rulers. Brooke, can you just grab that middle one? That one, yeah. I'll grab one of my rulers just so I know I'm kind of going semi at a straight piece. But like, if I cut a section this big, that's going to easily cover everything for A8, A9, A10, and then A11. I will free cut that off of the big piece, which makes it easier for me specifically. So I just kind of lay this on here just to make smaller sections to trim around. It's easier to work with. So I'm just going to work around this. We love Quilter Select, don't we, Brooke?
We love them.
It's Brooke's fault that I love them so much.
We're going to get to that in just a minute, though. I don't know why I love them so much.
The reason, if you've never used them before, they have a non-slip on one side, which keeps the fabric in place while you're cutting, which is fantastic. So if you are working with, this is a good tip too. If you're working with a fabric like Stonehenge or like grunge or like a tone on tone, and you're using your light board.
Oh, this is a good tip.
Okay. Sometimes the light board makes it look like it's fantastic either way, even if it's upside down. It still looks the same. Okay. So tip on that is if you are working with a light board, you can either turn said light board off when you are doing, if I can press the button, wherever it is, there it is, to make sure that you're on the right side of the fabric, or you can just pick it up, move it over to the edge, take a look and make sure you've got it right side up.
Right side
up. Because I've done one too many times where I've not done that correctly. So I have my little piece of my fabric here for that section. I don't need much for this to work on that piece. I just want to make sure that's going to cover it all the way around, just like that. Not a whole lot there, obviously. So give myself plenty. I'm just going to flip it about like that. This is way excess more, but
that's okay.
I like more than not enough. So
yeah. It's so much better than having to rip it out.
Exactly. So that's flipped over. Take this now to my machine, open it up, and do my thing. And I think while I do that, we might have a question or two. Da, 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 da. Best just to buy Star Patterns.
Thank you. Yes. Strongly agree.
We
Thank
love
you for
supporting
that.
other designers as well. But Brooke just has that special touch. She's just the best.
I really enjoy paper piecing. So I feel like
I think what's
I
really,
like to do things that make it easier to learn how to paper piecing because
I think what's really great about your though is you paper piece and design. You don't just
Yes.
design. So
Right.
you're taking all these, you threw yourself into a wall moments and made it so the people don't throw themselves
wall.
into the wall.
Don't do that with the wall.
Don't do that with
That
the
was
wall.
not recommended.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Brenda said, I like watching Ricky and Lucy ball. Y'all are so much fun. That's us.
Lucy, you've got some explaining to do.
So I'm going to stitch this line real quick. And then just keep repeating the process over and over again as we go. So I can press. So cute. And then do it again.
A couple more pieces here.
Not that many.
Yeah.
And guys, if we weren't talking this through with you, we'd probably be done with the second unit at this point.
It's a learning curve for sure.
Yes.
But we've shown you such an easy way to do it. Once you start, at first it may feel a little backwards, but because you're sewing from the back side of fabric. But once you get going, once you get that rhythm going, it actually gets very easy, doesn't it?
It gets easier. It feels more natural, in my opinion, and I think it's easier. It's easier than traditional piecing, personally.
It is, and you don't have to worry about all the like cutting. You know, like when I do a traditional quilt, which I still do quite a bit of. You know, I'll go and cut the whole quilt, and you got to be kind of exacting because where you cut. That's where you're lining up your 1/4 inch seam. So the cuts are very important. This, you don't need to pre-cut anything. Some people do. I don't.
I've seen a few kits that are pre-cut, and that's nice. But like if you're working with directional fabrics and you want that emblem,
you want the monkey.
You want the monkey. I want the monkey.
Right.
I don't want you to tell me where the monkey's at.
That is right.
I want to get the monkey. So that's going on a shirt.
We're gonna have a whole monkey shirt.
We're
gonna have to watch this later and see all the weird sentences we said about monkeys.
That's what we do. I feel like you should be sewing too, but there's not enough space yet. Shall we get? You know what? We're getting a bigger table.
We're getting a bigger table. Maybe get it side situation.
I think we just need one of those huge ones that we take at retreat. You know? Yes. Yeah. And then we got to, we'll do that. We're having a meeting right now. Welcome to the meeting.
Yes. Meeting of the minds.
All right. And we're just going to
definitely want to show them what happens after you finish the unit. So.
Oh, yes.
So we got 2 more.
Almost there, guys. All right. So keep just flipping and going. Now you're starting to get to the point now where you're starting to get overlap of your fabrics. That's perfectly fine. Work down your edge. Okay.
Yep.
So what I mean by that is when you put that at a 1/4 there, don't be afraid that you're cutting over another piece of fabric. As long as everything is flat, you don't have anything flipped under another thing. You've got it folded over on the correct line. You've got your at a 1/4 on. You can confidently slice right through that.
Yep.
And you're going to have what you need. Should I try this?
Oh, he's talking tight now.
Yeah, but it's got enough. Yeah. It fits.
See?
All right, now it's got to make sure it's on the right side. Oh, might not. Yeah, still do.
This is showing you now why it's easier to use scraps with this as well.
Yes.
I mean, you're showing us that right now.
Yeah, I do tend to keep my scraps.
You can do that a lot with paper piecing, but he's just lining up that 1/4 inch seam, right? And we're making sure we have enough that goes past all of the lines, the 2 dotted lines and the 1 solid.
I think I'm going to do it. What are you pointing at me about something?
No, I was just going to show again.
Oh. Solid, dot.
Yep.
I think I've got it. Okay.
All right, let's give it a go. Let's see if it works.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
It should.
It should work.
Yeah.
That's the goal. But you know me. It's kind of the point. But I have a tendency to find the thing that's not going to work. And then we call Jack And Jack
Jack the
helps
Ripper,
us.
right?
Yeah, Jack the Ripper.
It's
he
not
helps
really.
us.
I mean, is it a quilt? If Jack has not been involved, I don't know.
I don't know.
Now, if you do make a mistake, maybe the fabric got shifted or whatever, and you turn it over and it's not right, you can go ahead and rip that seam out and just go back through it and sew over it again. If the paper starts to fall apart a little bit,
which it will,
after a time or two, it will start to come apart. You can use tape. I brought one, I think.
Oh, I did it. Let me show the people.
Look at that.
Well, it
See,
folds over.
that
I
tiny
used that little scrap,
and it was
covered.
just perfect.
It did what it needed to do. So let's just like that. Perfect, just like that.
Okay, so if that didn't work out,
yes,
you take this seam out, maybe once or twice, and it starts kind of fall apart here. This is the tape you want to use.
Ah, the magic tape.
If you use like the gift wrap one or whatever, it will completely melt under your iron.
Ooh, we don't like that.
We don't like that for us. So if it's coming apart, you just put that tape across it, and then you can sew across the tape. Everything's fine. And then you'll just rip it out when you rip your papers out. But that's the one to use.
Yes. Okay, so for this last one here, lay it on that last line, fold it over.
I did end up, I don't know if you've noticed this, I ended up putting the title of the quilt on every unit.
Oh, that's smart.
Because I was printing several off at home, and then I couldn't figure out, like, because they all kind of have the same look to them, right?
Yeah.
This piece isn't. Oh, it's full over. Everything's fine.
I was like, I know I did it right.
You're right.
I would have been told.
But that's why that's on there, is it helps if you've got more than one of my patterns, then it's very easy to see which one you're working on.
Good idea. I would also caution folks that when you're getting to these tiny little pieces up here, your fold lines can start to fold a lot, so make sure you've got the right one down. Just speaking from experience. All right, so this is our last piece here. Got plenty of coverage around here, Grab my postcard and stick it out a little further. Flip that bad boy over.
I love this fabric for the sky. It looks so moody.
You know,
cloudy and moody. I'm here for it.
You know, my favorite line is Stonehenge.
It's Stonehenge
for my whole entire everything.
That is true. He's got me started on it.
It's my favorite. Okay, so right here it's sticking out past a little bit because I didn't do the proper trimming of the fabric when I first started, but I can easily just drop my add a quarter in and fix that before I sew. Ching. Just like that. So I'll take this over to machine, and then we will stitch that final line.
Oh, it's last one.
Last one.
That's going to be a full unit. There's 15 in the Little Witchy, and not your basic witch. It's got the same amount, so 15 units.
That's really not that much.
Right. So this is a totally doable thing. Also, I keep doing these balloons in different things. And the 44 by 58 one, not your basic balloon. Here's what I'm thinking. What about like pastel colors? Put a few borders on it. It'd be the perfect baby quilt.
Ooh, that would be a good
Wouldn't
idea.
that be cute? You do pictures of the little one on with
the baby.
With the hot air balloon.
Just the baby. All right, final flip.
Oh, y'all. See, look at that pretty curve. So when you get a unit done, this is often, I'll use the roller a lot, like as I'm working, and this might be where I just go and do a couple of presses with the iron.
I can do that real quick.
Just to help those seams to set in a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks a little messy right now. Don't worry, you're doing it right. We're going to show you what to do with it. Everything's okay. But once he gets that pressed a little bit, we'll show you how we trim it up and then what's next. Shame on you, Corey. LOL.
I don't know what I'm being shamed
Oh, Brenda, we need more information. What are we shaming him for? Do tell.
Do tell.
We want in on it.
Wow. Thanks, Brooke. She said we want in on it.
We do. We need in on it.
It's all good. Again, I'm doing that press like Brooke suggested. I'm just pressing right on top of the fabrics. No steam.
No steam. That's
No
the important
steam.
thing with your iron, and that's with all paper piecing.
No
not
steam.
just mine, because it'll distort the papers a little bit.
And we don't want to distort
and we
said
don't want
papers.
to distort them. You want to keep the papers on the back until you end up sewing that unit to the next unit. And the reason that you want to do that is because the paper is keeping the fabric stable. The way we do this, we're cutting everything on the bias. Just it's all on the bias. And so that gets very stretchy. And so that's the reason we want to leave the paper on. So we'll trim this down, but we're going to keep the paper on it until we can attach it to the next one. Some people, might be one of those. I tend to leave a lot in it until I'm done. And then I'll just sit down, I'll put a good movie on, tear it out.
I leave almost all my papers.
So this looks a little bit hot messy. Just a little bit hot messy.
Just a little hot mess.
There's our next one. I'm getting fumbled up on these names, but like I can't stop things that are like not your basic.
We make like a scrappy balloon and call it just a little hot mess.
Done.
Okay, anyway, continue.
Who is taking track of the t-shirt ideas? Because not just a hot mess would be on brand, and I think would be okay. We're giving you a hard time about Jack.
Well, it's fine.
I don't even know if we need to pile on because Jack gives me
everything's fine.
Okay, so this is what the unit looks like, right? We're going to make it all good now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this is where I really like using my Quilter Select because it doesn't slide on the paper. Do not cut here with your add a quarter ruler because we're not folding anything, so there's nothing for it to hold on to.
Correct.
And it slides.
It does like to slide.
I've injured myself doing that before. So this has the nice coating on the back so it doesn't slide on the paper. So and what we're going to do is we're going to trim it down. I would say you trim it down to the dotted line, but when I'm doing it, what I actually do is I line up the 1/4 inch marks on your ruler to the solid line. It is easier to do that than try to line up with what you're actually cutting on.
The dotted line, or just in case there is a tad bit of distortion, you'd be cutting from that distorted line where this is going to give you a perfect 1/4 inch. Even if you're not on the dotted line, it's okay.
Right.
You're going to line up that 1/4. Now, this is the 4.5 by 18 Crystal Quilter Select ruler. Great size, actually, to cut down this.
You're right.
Almost
it's perfect for this.
size. And so that 1/4 inch marking is going to line up all the way down that solid line. If it doesn't, just adjust your piece to do that. And then you're going to take you just had a moment.
Go ahead. But you proceed.
No, go ahead.
Finish
okay,
that
all right. Okay. Then you're going to go ahead and trim this down to that 1/4 inch. So I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but this dotted line is a little bit off of the true 1/4 inch because I had a little bit of distortion, but then it kicks back onto here. That's why it's very important to do the 1/4 inch from the solid line that wraps around the full unit. So I'm going to trim this down.
This is also a good time to use your paper blade.
Yes, this is a good time to use your paper blade, but here we are. I'm using my regular blade, so it's all good.
Yes.
So that's going to give you that perfect cut. And on some of these pieces, like I see some dotted line right here. Y'all can't see it, but it is right there. That's okay.
Totally
Don't stress out. You did it a 1/4 inch from the line that wraps around the full unit. So you are perfectly fine. Okay. So, Brooke, what would you do with this little tidbit here?
I don't even use a ruler for that. I just kind of trim that little up because it will help you line it up with the next unit.
Like that?
Yep.
Go team. So then I'm just going to keep rotating this around, lining up that 1/4 inch marking on that solid line all the way around. Press that nice and flat. And again, with that Quilter Select ruler, I can move the whole unit. And it just stays.
Nothing's fine.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
These are the best. You could, now here's.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Wait, there's more.
So if you are going to shop on our website, lindas.com, and go to Brooke's page, which is lindas.com/Starlane Quilting, I'll put it up on there. You could use said Starlane 10 AP discount code.
You could, yes.
On all the things, including Quilter
I have
Select
these rulers on there. All the things that I use, minus the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to find a supplier in the quilting room for office tape. So I just run to the Office Depot or the Amazon for that.
They're not an investment.
No.
Like I used to use a little glue stick, which is how I learned.
Yep.
And if you delay your project, that never happens to me. I always start and finish immediately. But if you were to
Liza Minnelli.
But if it does sit for a little bit, then when you go to tear off the papers, where that little dot of glue is, I'd have this little piece of paper, and I'd sit there with water and all this stuff trying to get off, and it is such a pain. Oh gosh, this is about to happen. Are we ready?
It's happening.
So remember the mess we just had a minute ago?
We had a little hot mess.
We had a little hot mess, and now he's trimmed up.
And now we've got
and now look what we have.
A for Little Witchy. She's so cute. Look at she's a baby.
Yeah. So.
And I have it sitting straight up, so I've got the arrows pointing straight up. So if I look at it at said angle, then you're having everything is directionally pointed correctly. Oh, yeah, we lay it where it's at.
So you can see where it goes.
That's right here. That's where it's at. Oh! Gosh, it looks so good.
Though.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed.
Y'all, I still have paper on this.
That's okay.
I admitted that I keep it on there.
You do.
Until I'm going to quilt it a lot of times. We'll show you when to take.
I like this. I want to keep going. I don't want to get on a plane tomorrow. I can't take my sewing machine on the plane. I feel like the FAA would have a problem with that.
Well,
I can't. Well, first off.
I mean,
I need the light board. I'd have to take over the whole plane just to quilt.
And he'll do it.
Can you imagine quilting in the sky?
No.
Ryan's a pilot. I bet we could make him do that for us. That could be our next series.
I'm like, no, but yes. Quilting from the air.
From the air with little hot air.
Little hot air. It comes naturally. So the moment I had a minute ago is,
what was that moment?
It was a comment that's a little higher up than what I can see here.
Where's it at?
That one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Love the pattern. I live in New Mexico, and we just had our International Blue. Okay, so I love this. We actually vacation in Red River or Angel Fire, New Mexico, about a couple of times a year. My husband grew up there, so we go out there a lot, and even dragging him out there next year. So that'll be fun.
We're going in January?
Yeah, into January.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'll be here for you now.
Because you wanted to see the snow.
I want to see the snow, yeah.
So one time we had taken Cindy, which is a good friend of ours, and her husband out there. And we leave very early in the morning to get back home. We do the whole drive with 2 dogs at one time. They're so good in the car.
They are good.
And what the inspiration of this whole thing is because when we were driving home from Red River, when we got to Eagle's Nest, they apparently were starting. I didn't know they had a balloon festival there. I had no idea. You always hear about the ones in Albuquerque and all of that. But we couldn't have timed it better if we'd have tried. We could not have timed it better. And we're driving just down the highway. Our friends are in the car behind us, and this hot air balloon goes up over our car. Yes. And so we're taking pictures, and my friend's taking pictures of my car under it. And that is what started the whole thing, is the pictures that we got from that. Thus the mountains.
And the balloon.
And the balloon. So I love that you're from New Mexico. That's what started this whole thing.
Small world.
There's this great little shop in Taos.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to take you there.
We will be going to that shop.
And they have all the Southwestern fabrics. So I want to do one in that. But also I ended up getting a lot of Day of the Dead fabrics there. I think I have it.
I think it's with you.
Should we show it off?
Folks? Yeah, if you want to show the folks. Let's see. Another fun comment, Brooke, that they're learning so much, and it's been so much fun spending the evening with the 2 of us.
Oh, I love that. We've enjoyed spending the evening with you as well. We'll be back at it next week.
We'll be back at it next Tuesday.
Okay, so this
is the Day of the Dead version. That is still in progress.
It's still in progress, but it's very... I wanted to do something very New Mexican, so.
I love Dia de los Muertos.
And I did a lot of fussy cutting.
Yeah.
The way that we were showing you with the directional fabrics. Here's a skeleton sewing
at the sewing machine. I think that one's. I love these guys.
Yeah.
The dancing ones.
I did this at a retreat. See, here we can do all the candles where they're facing just right in the right direction. I did that the same way as what we're talking tonight. Just do the obnoxious big arrow.
I love it. The obnoxious big arrow.
That's what we're calling it.
That's what we're calling it, and it works. It does the job. on all the things. All right, everyone. So that was episode 2, creating your first unit for Little Witchy. So congratulations if you were sewing along with us. A big round of applause to you if you've never done your foundation paper piecing before. If you have, hopefully you grabbed some tips from this. Just a reminder for everybody, if you are looking for the pattern that we are working on, which is Little Witchy, it is the bonus add-in to
For
the pattern Little
Air.
Hot Air. Okay. So if you visit Brooke's website, this is the only thing that we want to make sure we've got it completely down for you. That the pattern is available through, you can purchase it and download the PDF to print at home. That is on Brooke's website. So it's on starlanequilting.com. Go to the shop tab and then choose the Little Hot Air. Or if you want to bundle it, because I made her live, go and add on the big one to her website. You can bundle it and get the larger balloon, which is like the one that we have behind us, and then the Little Hot Air, which is what we are working on. In those patterns, either separately, bundle, individually, however you want to do it. You also get the bonus, Feeling a Little Witchy, which is the one that we are working on. It has the fabric requirements color-wise for the original sample, which wherever that one went, the original tiny one, yeah. The original sample for the small one, which is this color range, which is just going to be your pink and green color range. And it also has the extra add-on for the Good Together line that just came out, designed by Patrick Luce. And if you're looking for the fabric kit for Little Witchy, for this sew along that we are doing, you can hop over to our website, lindis.com/Starlane Quilting. That's Brooke's personal page on our website, which has all of her favorite tools along with that fabric kit that we have put together for you guys for Feeling a Little Witchy. Don't forget to use discount code Starlane, 10AP, star with 2 R's, proper way to spell it. That's how the people are always going to say it now.
It's a family name. I did just like misspell it on letterhead once and stuck with it.
It's the proper way to spell it.
It's the way to spell it.
It's on a street name. It's the proper way to spell it. So Starlane 10AP, to get an additional 10% off of your purchase. You can do that off of your entire order. So keep that in mind, because if you're looking to get some tools for things, rotary cutters, rulers, light boxes, whatever.
Everything that we've used.
We've listed all the things.
Will be on that list.
And her discount code, if there are any other automatic ones that are happening, hers will override that. So keep that in mind. Normally some of the automatic ones are like 5%, nothing crazy. This one will override it. Okay, they're not going to stack together, but they will override, which is cool.
Perfect.
I think that's everything for episode 2. Does anyone have any additional questions that you'd like to ask? Everyone, just thank you. Thank you. Absolutely gorgeous. And see you next week. Okay.
I love it. We'll see you next
week. That's fantastic. All right, guys. Well, everyone have a wonderful week. We're very excited and happy that you joined us this evening. We will see you next Tuesday, same time, 6 p.m. Central Time. Next Tuesday would be November 11th. I think so. Whatever day that is. It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But we will be here at 6 p.m. Central to keep working through your units. So if you're working at home and you're sewing these together, we highly recommend maybe get through half or more of your units, because next week is really just going to be Brooke and I answering your questions in regard to paper piecing. We'll both have our machines going. We'll both be cutting. We'll both be piecing. We'll both be working through this.
We'll both be showing you how to get your units together.
Yes, that's the end of episode, or the middle of episode 3 next week. Yeah. So when we come together with you, we're going to show you how to add pieces together. So then you can start to build out what you need.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
I know, it's going to be so good. It's pretty.
Y'all are working on it, post pictures and
tag
us
be sure.
I'm really anxious to see what y'all are doing.
If you're working on this, or if you're working on any other paper piecing designs, we love seeing that you're hanging out with us. Take a photo, tag us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can use Linda's Electric Quilters, Starlane Quilting. My personal one is So Coco Pearson. Whatever you'd like to do, we'd love to see what you're working on and encourage you all the way through.
Absolutely. If you have any questions, that's a good way too.
That is a good way to get a hold of us too.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.